Abby Phillip, now the national political reporter for the Washington Post. Wow.
Yeah.
The timing of this leak, what are you hearing from inside these campaigns?
Well, the Clinton campaign certainly believes that their connection to the Russian government and that the timing is intended to embarrass them. I mean, this came out on the Friday before the convention started. They do expect that there will be more leaks and that it could go on for several more weeks, if not months.
I could speculate. I could use other information that I have to gather an answer to this, but I'm wondering what they are telling you about why they think the Russian government would be working against them.
Well, they've been trying to make the point for quite some time that there are some connections between the Trump campaign and the Russian government. They're linking Trump's campaign manager to Paul Manafort to Russian sympathizers. So they've been making that point. Clinton's campaign manager made that point on Sunday on the Sunday shows, and I think you'll continue to hear a lot more about that because separate and apart from this email leak, this is a point that they want to make. They want to make the point about Trump, suggesting that he's a little too close to the Russian government.
They are actually suggesting that the Russians are now trying to interfere with the American political system, and they're doing it openly.
Absolutely, but it's not just them. There are a lot of security experts who say that this leak and the connections in the metadata of the emails to Russian hackers does suggest that they are trying to influence the election. The question is it to favor Trump, or is it just to influence the outcome in some way?
Yeah, that's not something we have a way to know yet. On the matter of the content itself, Debbie Wasserman Schultz had always claimed that the DNC did not have a horse in this race, if you will. The other side had always claimed it did, and all you had to do was look at the scheduling of the debates to draw your own conclusion if you wish to do so. Are they beginning to admit that they were favoring a Clinton nomination and were against a Sanders nomination, as the emails suggest?
Well, the Democratic National Committee right now is locked down. They are not saying much
can't get to them, can you?
anything
No one's returning
at
emails.
all. I mean, this is a crisis situation for them right now, and they're trying to manage it as best as they can. But when you talk to other Democrats here at the convention, they readily acknowledge that this situation revealed a party that was not neutral, and that in and of itself was damaging to the party. The party structure must remain neutral in the primaries, and they acknowledge that these emails showed that it absolutely was not.
Abby Phillip from the Washington Post. Who would have thought this convention would start like this?
Absolutely. It's the kind of chaos that they said wouldn't happen, that this would be party unity all the way, kumbayas and everything, and this is anything but that.
Yes, it is. Abby Phillip from the Washington Post.
Thank
you.
you.
It's really good to see you in person.
Good to see you, too.
Thanks.